Hartsfield-Jackson is proudly the busiest airport in the world yet again, according to the Airports Council International's World Traffic Report. The airport held the No. 1 spot for 22 consecutive years, before it was knocked out in 2020 by the Guangzhou Baiyun International Airport in southern China. It regained the No. 1 spot in 2021. More than 93 million passengers scurried along Adel's lengthy concourses, rode its underground train, the plane train, and were lifted up and down its vertigo-inducing escalators in 2022, making it the busiest passenger airport in the world. That's a 23% over 2021's traffic total, when many people were just getting back to traveling again by plane. Hartsfield-Jackson also topped the list as the world's busiest in aircraft movements, with 724,000 movements, a 23% increase over 2021. The whole traveling world, it seems, makes its way through Atlanta at some point to complete that one-way trip to the pearly gates. The people who run Atlanta would like to point out, though, that carrying around the trophy for the world's busiest airport is wonderful and all. But there's more to the Atlanta airport than just lots and lots of bodies moving about. The Air Transport Research Society ATRS at the University of Maryland has named Atlanta the most efficient airport in the world 19 times, including again in 2022. The ATRS bases its rankings on several criteria, including costs to run, costs to the airlines, and cost competitiveness with other airports. The rankings delve into the productivity and other financials. The rankings, too, weigh all that into how airports work. That is, how quickly they get people where they're going. An airplane only makes money when it's in the air. No place gets people on planes better than Atlanta. Why Atlanta's airport is king. To get people in and out, and to keep them moving, takes a constant focus on what's working and what's not, and a willingness to change seemingly little things to make the entire enterprise run more smoothly. It's complex, and just one piece astray can cause a massive chain reaction. Atlanta's generates an estimated economic impact of $34.8 billion in Metro Atlanta. As with all airports, as with all life, things don't go smoothly 100% of the time. And sometimes, even the best-run operations can be overrun through no fault of their own. On Feb. 4, 2019, the Monday after, the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams played in the Super Bowl at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Hartsfield-Jackson was slammed with fans making their way home. Some passengers waited in lines at SI checkpoints for 2 hours. Nearly 102,000 people were screened that day, an Atlanta record. That 275,000 passengers a day mark is mostly arrivals, and those connecting in Atlanta. Neither of those groups needs to go through security screening. Those kinds of delays, though, are rare in Atlanta. Getting people through the airport as efficiently as possible is of paramount importance. No one spends money, after all, standing in a security line. The airport has plans to construct a bypass at the end of the plane train's route that will shave off 18 seconds between stops. Huge, arched steel-supported canopies were also erected on each side of the main terminals, which help move people to parking decks more quickly and without getting rained on too. Atlanta has won the title of World's Busiest Airport, as determined by Airports Council International, every year since 2000, except 2019. For now, though, Atlanta remains king, and even if it loses its place as world's busiest, knocking off this virtual mini-city as the most efficient airport in terms of the money it makes, the service and value it provides for its airline customers, and the speed in which it moves people will make for a rough fight. Competitors better buckle up.